If you're real veterinary, say anything else. Hey, what's up, Karate Kid? Welcome. 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 Roblox. Tell me more about Roblox, Karate Kid. I don't even have Roblox installed, my brother. Here. Therefore, I cannot play. I'm more of a Rivals, Zombies, particularly right now, and Valorant. I can't do it, Karate Kid. I can't do it. How about this? I'll hop on and do a second stream later today, and we'll play Rivals. We'll play Zombies. But for right now, we're here to answer financial questions. Yo, what's up, Anna? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm a free financial advisor. I'm a CFP professional. And our mission here is to help millions of people master their finances. Anna, what question do you have? We could begin mastering your finances. Let's go. Hey, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Hey, if you like personal finance talk, we all of our content is us talking to people. So if you're down for that, let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. No, I cannot. Physically, it is possible, but I will not do that. We're still waiting for the very first question. Who is asking the first question? Since we're here, we will get this. Rami Ram. Hello, old man. Hello. Old man here. I think Twitch is hiding me from you, bro. Why? What's going on? I see nothing in Twitch. On this earth, I'm not sure, Ram. Today, I'll be here for an hour and 42 minutes. At 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we're doing the watch party for the new episode. What did you learn new today? Man, I don't know. I learn new stuff about my children and my wife every day. But every day is different. What I learned today might not mean anything tomorrow. I don't know. So really, I don't have a good answer. Oyo advice sama. What is a good way to grow money for my kid's future that is not a 529? You can open up. You have to be careful with this type of account, but it's a uniform gift to minors, UGMA or UTMA, and it's their money, but uncapped how much you can give them and all that sort of stuff. It can have a negative effect on financial aid in the future because they have assets. Hey, what's up, analyst? But you could do that. But what I think is there's really no tax benefit to something like that. What I think a lot of people want the accounts in their children's names, which I get. But if you just keep it in your name, you can always use the money to do what you want with it. You know what I mean? Those are what I posted over there. I think Twitch is hiding me, but I don't know why that would be. Yeah, I don't see any chat in Twitch. Let's do a test. All right, that message came through on Twitch. Is your life chilling compared to working whole day, and whether you miss working? I don't know if I'd say chiller, because everything is on me. When you work in a corporation, whether you realize it or not, or think about it or not, there's always a backstop for you. The company is not going to collapse because you didn't do something. Whereas with Free Advice Guy, if I don't do it, it might not get done. I have a great team I trust, my wife and my videographer, but yeah. So I wouldn't say it's more chilling. I work at different hours of the day now as opposed to just the normal days. But I definitely don't miss working for corporate. I like doing the Free Advice Guy stuff. When, if ever, should you or would you take a small amount of 401k to use? I don't know that I could give you an example. Hey, Alexis Alter. What up, girl? All right. Test worked. Test worked on Facebook. That's way too specific of a question. But if you were in dire financial straits, and that's all you had, right? Maybe something like that. Grandma gave my son 1K, but unfortunately I've left it in a savings for a decade, and I know that has hindered growth. Yeah, but even that, you could probably safely assume it would have doubled over the last 10 years, maybe a little bit more, right? So if you want to be generous, you throw in, give your son $2,500, call it good. Yo, what's up, Prad? Welcome, brother. Welcome. I think you've been doing the multi-stream thing as well, right, Prad? On the cutting edge of it. I'm just curious. I am on almost everything you can think of right now. I'm not on TikTok, but Facebook, Kick, Twitch, 2 forms of YouTube. Yeah, one of his textbooks is covers if he goes to college. Hey, it's still something, man, you know? Yeah, I just got access to the auto vertical on YouTube streams. Going to test it out today. Yo, what is auto vertical? Like you only have to do one? Because I'm doing both right now, and following both chats is not fun. I just have to do the stream to my normal link and it makes a vertical stream for it by itself in same chat, same dashboard. Beautiful, man. I can't wait for that to roll out for me. Who knows if and when it will? I'm assuming the when is more, not the if. Yo, 5 stream streak. Thank you, Soft. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Will market be up if Russia-Ukraine peace deal is signed? I mean, there's no guarantee, but that is what I would assume. It all depends on how it's announced as well. Because if we get inklings that it's coming weeks in advance, the market may price it in already. And then when it's officially announced, it doesn't really do much to the market. It all depends, you know? It all depends. In a college-bound account because I wanted him to have options. Yep. So the main issue is if you do it in like a UGMA, they eventually get control of it when they reach the age of majority for the state that you set it up in. It's their money, regardless of how irresponsible you think they are or anything like that. Do you trade or invest? I invest. I do no trading. I'm not 100% opposed to trading. That's just not my style. Do you know what I mean? How do you screen for cheap valuation? I don't. I do not screen for cheap valuation. Forgot to tell you that when I was in Mexico, I missed out another opportunity to try. No, how did you miss it, Soft? Then how do you buy stock? I don't buy individual stocks, Rom. I think there's too much guesswork, and when I buy something, it's to own it for the rest of my life, essentially. Only sell it when I need money. So you SIP lump sum. I do personally do lump sum. There are certain circumstances where, you know, dollar cost averaging or the like works, but I prefer lump sum. It was a 42 ouncer at a fancy restaurant. Ooh. Wait, but how much was it in Mexico? What could you have gotten a 42 ounce porterhouse? So that's a crazy amount. There's no lie. That is a crazy amount. Okay. Yeah, that'd be a hard pass for me, Soft. Hard pass for me. How do you switch over performance of investment? What do you mean? Rom, I don't really even look at performance. There are a lot of assumptions baked into the market. I believe that 30 years from now, the overall market will be significantly higher. Both international and domestic will be significantly higher than where they are today. So I don't even really try to guess at individual stocks or anything like that. Well, I guess I'll stick to YouTube. It always works for me. Besides, Twitch's grapes are probably sour anyway. Possibly. Yeah, it's weird. Twitch is coming through, but not for you. So you do index investment. Mostly. I do have some actively managed funds, but the vast majority of my stuff is index or index like. I go through different channels here. So what you guys can't hear, here I'll let you hear it. If you can make this sound out.
Let me ask.
What are you hearing?
Because the AI is.
I just don't want to play it too much for copyright.
J3,
But
you can go name more.
I leave something on at 1% all the time, so that my headset doesn't turn off. Hey, and we did cross over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I also think steak zone is good in Mexico. Okay. Yeah, if you're going to be overpaying, although 42 ounces for a porterhouse sounds like something you got to do at least once in your life. You know what I mean? It was Marvel Rivals, Rom. Marvel Rivals. So I generally keep a site's stream open all day. I can't really hear it, but I'm sad to say I knew what it was immediately. Man. You knew what it was immediately. Friends got you playing it. Season 5.5 preview.
Also, it's not PG-13.
And then I'm also clicking in here. I have a Facebook chat open. So I have multiple things here. I have like 5 different chat windows open at the same time. It's kind of wild.
Oh, I like some of this stuff, Jack. Oh, wait, this is so good. Wait, why does it say welcome to the J3 Inches? I don't know what that means.
I'm just gonna open. Three. Oh, you're a little off. You're a little off.
I couldn't see in there, my bad.
Nah, that's good. It was close. It was close.
Not good enough, though.
Basically.
There's a sidewalk behind us. Oh, she's one.
Nice.
This is where we hold them.
What are your thoughts on all these questions, Rom? Yes, I own the entire world stock and bond market. I own it at an allocation that makes sense based on my time horizon and risk tolerance. I try to find funds that have a greater than a 10-year track record of good performance. My threshold is better than 10% in the last 10 years. It's worked pretty well for me. Have you done a direct comparison to just like the overall market, Hats? Excuse me. So over the last 10 years, whoops. So over the last 10 years, the overall U.S. stock market, and there's no guarantee this will continue, but has averaged about 14%. What's your allocation to debt and bond now? I'm like 99+% stocks, Rob. 99. I own, this is going to sound weird, but I own some Target Retirement in my one of my retirement accounts so that I have something to buy into the downturns. Hey, what's going on, Kenny? Not sure how. Do you have a way to just kind of like track your last 10 years of performance? See, this is why I go into these sort of things. Hats, like, it's possible you average 12% a year, and that's awesome. But by just throwing it into the total market and doing nothing, you get 14% a year on average for the last 10 years. Again, no guarantee that that's what it'll continue to do, but it's really hard to beat the market. Really hard to beat the market. Kenny! How much should a person save from their wages each week? Kenny, for me, the baseline is 20% of your pre-tax income. At minimum. But it all depends on how soon you want to retire. There are people who will say that you could put away 10% per year and eventually get to retirement, and that's possibly true. But I don't want to leave it up to chance, you know what I mean? You own a silver and gold fund, right? Yes. It's less than 5% soft, or at least it was. It's actually probably over 5% now because of the growth it's had. Most of my cost basis is under 2,000 an ounce. Or, sorry, when gold was under. Most of it's about 1,800. So it's probably close to like 7 or 8% now. I need to rebalance off the top there. Yes, Rom, I completely agree with you. My portfolio is very risky, and I don't recommend it for most people. Right, but this is after assessing my risk tolerance for my whole investing life and realizing that when the stock market goes down, I get very excited and I'm looking for things to buy. And if the stock market lost 90% tomorrow, I'm going to be pumped.
Instead of blaming others,
Well, pumped selfishly, sad because a lot of people are going to be stressed out, you know?
and where to see where you mess up.
But you have to own your investments at an allocation that makes sense based on your time horizon and risk tolerance. How can you buy when you're 99% in stocks? I mean, if and when I come into new cash.
God, my Spider-Man is so clean, bro. I don't think there's anyone. I should put hashtag #1 Spider-Man, like 5 other people are doing in their title. Oh, watch this chat. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this chat. Watch this. Ready? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. My Spider-Man is so flarking clean. Look at this. Ready? Ready? Watch this roll out.
My wife and I decided to not talk directly about net worth. If the stream ever gets to a certain level, I'm sure the internet will let everybody know.
Boy, she got so intimidated by the J3 Spider-Man, forced out the ult. It's just amazing. Why do you watch this? Watch this chat. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna bring you over here for no reason, just so you can get mad.
Yo, what's up, Yuli? I'm excited for this next video, and I don't want to spoil it. There are things that, one, this video is fun today. It's definitely fun. It's definitely different.
Bro, chat, how are you guys gonna say I'm not the #1 Spider-Man? Would the #1 Spider-Man be able to do this? Easy.
The internet will either say your net worth is like 100K or 10 million. I'll let the internet go with either.
Easiest thing in the world. Good stuff, good stuff. GG's.
Do you have a limited business? Basically, I'm looking to start one and don't know much about how they work, but know that's what I need for my kitchen fitting business. So, yes, this is an LLC, Kenny, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, my friend. I am going to go to.
But if that's not what you're asking, then I'm not sure.
Sounds
Yep.
good.
See what's gonna happen after that. But I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for playing. If tomorrow I'm gonna.
My wife and I already had an accountant, and we asked them questions.
You're gonna be there, obviously. And Emily chat. Okay, my friend.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Please.
GG's. Chat, if you guys were wondering, by the way, we are playing Peak tomorrow.
Yes, sir, Kenny.
Before the new season because
I'm sorry I couldn't be more help there.
duck this from this, and I am a delight with Master Son and Tutor.
All right. So I have only held the 4 ETFs I have for 18 months, but I've averaged 16.5% in that time. My best is up about 33%. My worst is about 3% over that time. All right. How did you decide on those investments? By the way, we hear the rivals in the background. Oh yeah. Sorry, Yuli. We just went into that. I was saying I keep it at 1%. Oh man, Yuli's out for the next 2 days. No withdrawals. I woke up today and the first thing I did was play zombies. Do you own real estate? Yes, Rom. So 18 months is a very hard time frame to compare. Yeah, that's tough. It's tough to compare 18 months. You'd have to have like starting dollar points and all that. I'm sure there's a tool out there on the internet that could do it for us. That's big facts. It's possible, Rom. I think one of the things that I struggle with, whether I have $1 or $100 million, the principles work. I don't want people to follow me simply because of a dollar amount. I don't want people to realize what we're doing is going to help them simply because I'm like, oh, I have X amount of dollars. Yeah, let's go, Yuli. Yuli's already got her weekend plans figured out. Whoa, Jay's in the house? Let's go, Jay. All right, Yuli, carry me to the promised land, okay? Yo, I'm an intelligent student. I'm passing all my exams with flying colors. Let's go. Oh man, Jay roasted himself, bro. Bro. Do you spend on traveling different countries? Not often, Ram. I haven't even been everywhere in America, let alone the world. But I've been to Mexico, Jamaica. Is that it? As far as countries? That might be it. That might be it as far as countries. Uh, there are multiple reasons I don't travel, but I'll go to the places that sound good. But I have 4 kids right now, including a newish born. Traveling is, to me, sort of meaningless now. So I'll wait till they're old enough to care. You know what I mean? Talk to Texas being uncooperative, not cool. There were old funds with higher returns over their lifetimes. I am 41, Ram. I am 41. Innies, am I about to get a kick message that's going to ask me about Nesna.com? Yo, what's up, non-existent? We're about 5 minutes away from a premiere of the next video. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, non-existent. I left my corporate job last August. All right. I muted it. We're about to turn it back on, though. We're going to turn it on right now. That's true, Yuli.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Bang. Go to Fosabot. We could change a command chat. Log in. Twitch. Marvel.
Good to talk with you, Rom.
Bang. Bang. Marvel Rivals. Bang.
Vox has grown 170% in 10 years. Well, here,
Lipstick?
let's...
I don't want lipstick. No. I have some right here. Fine. Okay, chat, listen.
Oh, it doesn't do 10 year?
We have a sponsorship to do in 3 minutes, and it's going to be the preview of a new season of Marvel Rivals.
All right, so compare that. Vox is 170 in the last 10 years. VTI is 271 the last 10 years.
Okay, just making sure everything's good to go.
One person waiting. I think it's me.
Sorry, chat. Bang. Bang.
Protect your bald king.
Bang. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, chat. Colix, appreciate the massive 3 months. Ren Rorin, appreciate the massive Prime sub as well. Absolutely insane. Appreciate it. Yo, we got, we love your costume. What do you mean my costume? This is real life, chat. This is real life. Okay, let's look at the Rogue thing. We have 1 minute. Let's look at the Rogue. Let's go into the game, and I'm going to show you guys
All right.
everything.
It's almost time.
Want to see.
It's almost time. Let's go. So for an actual technical, how do I check the fun tab on Webull? Not 100% sure. Let's go. This is my video for any moderators watching across platforms. This is my video. No copyright stuff. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! And we got the nice little calm start here.
Welcome to Free Advice Guy. I'm Luke Halter, Free Advice Guy. We're back in Old Town Scottsdale, but tonight's going to be a little bit different. We're going to ask others to share their financial knowledge and wisdom, lessons they've learned along the way, to hopefully have conversations and maybe change your life.
Welcome back. We've got a few quick hit conversations for you today. First up, we have a veteran with some financial advice of his own.
All right, so tonight we're asking people, what's a financial lesson that you've learned that you think others could benefit from?
Okay, I was in the Army for 4 years before I got out about a year ago. I learned that money comes and goes, man, just like live your life, man. You're gonna bring in money. If you want to go on that trip, be with your friends, man. Go ahead and just spend it, bro. Because if you work hard and you value, you know, you're able to go out there and you have that ability to bring in more money. You got that drive in your life, bro. It's gonna come. It's all right. It's okay to live your life. It's okay to spend the money on the things you enjoy. It really is, man. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be able to bring it back in, and you're gonna be all right.
I try to clean this message
So work
up.
hard and the money will come.
Yeah, I promise, man. Like, no matter the money you spend, everything you take in life, those memories you make are gonna be worth it over the dollar you save in the future. I have a lot of friends that, you know, they still live at home, they've graduated college, they've done all this stuff, but they've still able to travel and live these experiences. They wouldn't trade them, you know, even if they are. So just save that money and do the things that make you happy. It really, that's all that matters.
Then he said
As long as
save
you're
the
happy,
money.
That's all that matters.
I dig it, man.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
thank you for your
Yes,
service
sir.
too,
Yes, sir.
brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Any other tips of wisdom you want to
I should have ended it there. I
I'm
should have
telling you,
ended
bro,
it there,
just do what
but
makes
it's good.
you happy. I promise you. And it's such a time in
I'm
this
gonna like
world
my
right
own
now
video. I'm gonna
that
like
is
my own
filled
video.
with so much evil and so much stuff that is willing to make you depressed and make you sad. There's so much good in this world. Go out, go see the world. I promise you. The things that you see, nature, and all these things that God has gave us in this world, it is gonna make you happy. It's gonna make you feel fulfilled. You're gonna be all right. I promise, man. Just live your life and be happy. That's the only thing that matters. God loves you. He wants you to be in this life with you, and just value Him and bring Him in. I promise you, you're gonna be a happy person, bro. I promise you.
I agree, man.
Yes,
The world
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
beautiful.
I promise you, bro. God loves you, and He wants to
This
take
guy
care
did
of
a lot
you.
of
So
talking.
Let him in. It's 2025.
But I
it's time to bring
appreciate
in the
him.
Lord. It's time to bring in the Lord. So let's go.
Yes, sir. God bless you, man. I
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate
Yes, sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you your mic back, man. Like I said, God bless. God bless, man. He loves you. Bring him in. I promise you. He's gonna take care of you. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I agree.
Something I didn't get to say during this interview is that budgeting and saving can help you be efficient with your money and do more throughout your life. It doesn't have to be one or the other.
Facts.
That last part, though, he's 100% correct.
At Free Advice Guy, our mission is to help millions of people achieve financial literacy. If you'd like to join the mission, click the Patreon link down below.
We gotta
for
shoot a
a
new
free budgeting
Patreon
worksheet
thing.
and exclusive community content and live streams. Together, we will help millions of people achieve financial literacy.
I want to give a special shout out
Shout
our
out to
contributing
Wiz.
Patreon members. Patreon is going to be the
And
lifeblood
Alyssa.
of this mission. With your help, we're going to help millions of people achieve financial literacy.
Next up, this one's for the ladies.
Who was that? Who was that?
25, like, what's the biggest financial lesson you could give me right now?
It's really simple, but actually really difficult. Spend less than you make. But the way to do that, you have to have a detailed budget, literally down to the penny. If you understand down to the penny what your money is doing, it'll be a life-changing, eye-opening experience. You'll begin to make changes, and it will drastically improve your chances of being wealthy.
Oh yeah, free advice
So
girl.
how do I get there?
First the budget, then you save up for an emergency fund, but then you need goals for your money. Once you have specific goals, then you can invest towards that goal in an appropriate way and build your wealth.
And you guys are getting me there?
I will help you. I'm available live on stream 5 days a week. You can also reach out on
it's
any
only 4
social
days
as
a
well. Free Advice Guy.
She messaged me. I have to let her know that her video
I'm
is
reaching
here.
out tomorrow. So you better too.
Thank you.
God.
Thank you for chatting and for the hype. For this episode, we're going to add in a bonus interview about dating and marriage.
All right, shoot.
My question for you is, as a person growing up in Gen Z, what is your biggest advice about marriage?
So I would actually say it goes back to dating, in that you should make friends with as many people as you possible with zero intentions.
As you possible.
Don't go into somebody like, oh, this could be my future husband. This could be my future whatever.
This could be my future husband.
It could be right
Yeah,
there.
no,
But build relationships on like a friendship level, and then eventually you'll realize that it clicks for both of you, right? It won't just be like a one-way thing. You both will kind of be magnetized to each other, and then do it. And also,
Do you live by that though?
I'm married with 4 kids.
Really? Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I even wear 2 rings.
Awesome.
I'm that much in love.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
So then the other thing though date with intention, you're gonna know, you might ignore the signal, but you'll know quickly, is this possibly my husband or am I just wasting time? A lot of people waste years.
He said a lot of people
We touched
waste
on something here. We
years.
touched on something here.
It's true.
We're
You have to know, like, and you'll know it in your gut, like, this isn't right, or this isn't what I'm really looking for. End it. Just end it, move on to the next thing.
So what's your thoughts on blocking? Do you think blocking's immature because you can't have a conversation with them, or blocking is okay because you need them out of your life?
I think blocking's okay. What's the point of spending the energy?
But it's immature that you're blocking somebody.
Are you going to talk to them forever anyway?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I said
No.
no.
You generally don't talk to your exes anyway. So, especially the longer away it gets, if you do that, all it's going to do is they send you a random text, right? What if you meet
It's
a guy?
just a booty call.
That could be it,
Yeah.
right? Or you meet a guy and then it's feeling like it's going somewhere, and then that ex texts you. Now you're completely derailed.
I agree. I agree. I've been
Yeah.
there, done that. Agree. So what's your question for me?
All right. So, what is a financial lesson you've learned that you think other people could benefit from?
Don't go to college knowing that
This was
you
a great
have
interview.
$100,000 of loans. I went to college and I was fortunate enough that I had a scholarship, but I know people that were very close to me that have spent $100,000 and $200,000 of dollars on college.
I had a friend
Go
who
where
left
you get the
college
scholarship.
with $200,000.
It won't mean
in
that
debt.
much. It's a degree's and a degree. You're gonna have fun. Don't spend the $200,000. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's really not.
It sounds like I say those things in my videos. That is wonderful advice to tell somebody.
I had the best time of my life when I tell you college builds character, it builds person, it builds being independent and outside of your family. But the education part of it,
It's kind of the same everywhere, right?
it's the same everywhere. You can get a degree anywhere.
Yeah.
The experience, 100% experience, but a degree's and a degree.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank
yeah,
you.
Thank you.
That was fun. I'm Luke,
Thank
by the
you.
way.
Nikki, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
We hope you found value in these interviews today.
Remember to check out Friday's episode.
Thank you for watching, and as always, we'll catch you in the next video.
Seems like in the U.S., because college is so expensive, there isn't a point of going out of the state unless you got a full ride. Yeah, or the school was that good. But I think the respect for certain universities is dwindling. It is no longer the same. So what is the point of spending all that money? Prices are definitely cooked. On top of that, college degrees are losing value. 100%. Now that I'm this age, I'm pretty sure getting a degree, all it does is tell a company you started something and you finished something. That's it. 300K in student loans because they went to a fancy school for their dentist degree. Like the school you go to isn't going to benefit you that much. Nope. The main thing about going to school, I think, is the networking. Yeah, I think when our generation becomes the hiring staff, they'll pay less attention to degrees. I agree. For the most part, I think they're mostly worthless. I think most people, the degree doesn't actually help them at all in their job. Big tech companies are already realizing that degrees are mostly irrelevant regarding skill and knowledge. Yep. It's way better to go and get a cert or something a lot of the time. I am open to my investments doing better. These are more of a beefy savings account. Started with a $100 bill my work gave me and added from my fund money from time to time. Yeah, so for me, Hats, it's having like direction with every dollar, right? Where I'm putting it and why. I don't really have any like play around money. Yeah, I know someone who did a computer science boot camp and then started working at Microsoft right out of it. Yeah. There was a girl, she left Vanguard, did one of those boot camps, and got into the field as well. Yeah, that's true. She did this before COVID. It's very true. I feel like a boot camp would probably give better practical knowledge. I agree. As you start your master's program, your education is becoming obsolete. fund money in the $200 discretionary funds, my pocket money. All right. So I would, I'd still compare it. I mean, that's okay to have fun, right? If you're doing it with an amount of money that isn't going to crush you either way, but it gives you a nice little bonus later. That could totally be cool. But still comparing it, right? If you're just having fun, then I guess you don't have to compare anything. Waiting for market to tank to invest, or investing all the time no matter the price? I'm investing all the time no matter the price, Razo. If I got extra money to invest today, I'm putting it in the market. Even though the stock market could crash 90% tomorrow, all of my investments are for, 20, 30 years from now. I predict the market will be significantly higher 20, 30 years from now. I mean, it's tough, Razo. We always know that there is going to be a market pullback, but from when, right? Because a lot of people, the market's here, they're waiting for a pullback. It goes up and then it drops, but it doesn't drop below. It doesn't drop below where it was before. And they have research on this that the dollar cost averaging most of the time does not win. Welcome back, Razo. Welcome back. I got in on the drop when Trump came in earlier. Are you talking about in April? Yeah, that was a nice time. All my money was at work, so I didn't actually do anything. I'm about to write a final for my intro financial planning class. Let's go. Can I help out in any way, Razo? You want to name drop me in your paper? I know that's goofy, and I'm just kidding. It has been a while since I shopped for funds. Probably need to read about my lower performers. Yes. Cite me as one of your sources. All right, that works, Razo. Yeah, so I don't really look at funds of performance hats, right? You got to think about how much you really want to be active involved in it. Like, what are the chances you're going to pick the one thing that's going to, or the 5 things, 10 things that are going to outperform everything else? All right, why not just own everything? Hey, all right. Yeah, it's funny as you learn more and more. So I don't know that you could get into a share. Yeah, because right now to own, there might be shares for less in another company, but to own the entire U.S. stock market at Vanguard is about 336, 337 a share. But you could own the entire U.S. stock market for that. It's never been easier to cheat through college right now. That's actually a really good point. Joke with people that my future doctor is currently using ChatGPT to pass medical school. That is a great joke and also might not be a joke. Fox is a Vanguard phone, but I have to look at the full name. Here, I'll is Vanguard Communication. So I own this as well, hats, because I own the entire U.S. market. Can we both agree that we have no idea what are going to be the top companies 20 years from now? But that we also agree that the overall stock market is going to be significantly higher than where it is right now. You know what I mean? Sumo offers fractional shares of the Vanguard Everything Fund. So if you want the U.S. stock market, it's VTI. My mom's doctor pulled up ChatGPT at her appointment a couple of months ago, freaked her out. Yep. I think the one thing that will maybe help too is that people will realize it's impossible for every person to know everything. I also can't believe that my man brought it up. Thought it would just be cool. I'm writing a paper about how AI is being used more in businesses and healthcare, but I don't know they use it so casually in healthcare. Yeah, that's kind of wild. That is kind of wild. Yes, please don't do that, hats. He's like 80 years old, so I'm guessing he used ChatGPT to remind himself of things he forgot. Yes. Agreed. Yo, what's up, affiliated? We just did the watch party. Well, it was like 20 minutes ago now, 30 minutes ago now, for the new video. It was good, man. This one was different. This was a different episode, and I liked it. We talked about dating, money, life. Julie, I did a paper without a company that sells an AI software to assist with surgeries. What? That's crazy. Work from home and have been smelling pot roast in a crock pot all day. All right. What ingredients do you throw? I've never been a pot roast fan. Some people would definitely be concerned to hear that AI is helping with their surgery. Yeah, although that feels like the future, right? A robot's going to do it. Robots are going to start doing surgery. Nice cut of chuck roast. Have you heard of the cross rib affiliated? Robots are way more precise than humans, so once they get good enough, it'll become normal. Yeah, I just imagine... What is that movie with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence? Where they're traveling through space? Passenger? But yeah, we're just going to like get in machines. And they're just going to do it. Yeah, passengers. The cross rib is one of my favorite value. It's the, I believe it's the piece that's like closest to the ribeye. Outside of the ribeye. But yeah, it's only a matter of time, you know? It's only a matter of time. I guess you're probably not keen on IPOs. I have never done one because I don't have that kind of money and it seems risky as heck. I would do one for fun, but I would not make it a like a regular thing I did. I would do it to go through the experience. How do you think careers in finance will be affected by AI? So a lot of financial companies have already been working on things in the background that manage people's portfolios. So I don't think much will change. Because a lot of the time what people need is to speak to a human. But I could be wrong. But we'll see. It'll be interesting because as the younger generation just kind of grows up with it, they'll be used to it. They might not need as much. By the way, I and my 15-year-old marriage agree with your dating advice. My wife and I were in a friend group before we started dating. She is still my best friend, even though I gave her horrible children. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. Yeah, it makes things a lot easier when you have zero expectations for anything. I think if a human is like 90% more expensive to talk to than AI, people who aren't wealthy will almost always choose it. I do think that will make a very big difference. I agree with you. Cost is a very easy, how do I word it? A very easy decision to make. She had expectations. I was a dudist. Yeah, I mean, my wife and I were into each other longer than we started dating. But it became very clear that there was something. But it's always funny. If you go into it with no expectations, you see things so different. If you go in hoping for a spouse, it's tough. You might overlook things that you shouldn't overlook. All right, we got another 15 minutes. If you haven't had a chance to watch the video, but I love her and she understands me. Like the time I set our garage on fire by accident and she said, no more charcoal in the garage until it's cool for 12 hours. I love that, man. Yeah, it's the same thing for me. My wife gets me. I get my wife. Sometimes we feel like the only people who truly get us. Although it seems like our kids get us, but it's also because they have no choice, you know? I made a batch of charcoal and packaged it and put it in the garage, but it was still hot enough to auto ignite. Whoo! That had to be pretty scary. Pretty scary. Okay, now I really need advice. What kind of beer should I buy? Well, are you looking for a cheap thrill, or are you looking to have a good taste? Now, to be fair, I'm not a beer guy, but I hear Stella is great. Sam Adams, Heineken. Wait, Heineken 00. I just realized that's you, Banana. I confused your chat with someone else's. But thoughts? What are your or hats? What are your options here? But I'll be able to chat here in about 7 or 8 minutes, sir, if that works for you. 7 or 8 minutes. All right. All right, another 6-7 minutes on the stream here. Panetta, do you think that Heineken will make a better Boilermaker with tequila or whiskey? Oh man, now you guys are talking about things I know nothing about. No idea what that is, Mr. Hats. Okay. I'm not alone. I am getting a St. Arnold Tarnation and a Lynchburg lemonade. All right. That sounds pretty good. I don't know what any of that is, but it sounds good. Yes. Every game is an excitement to try and get a better score. Also, I just enjoy it. I don't know how to describe it. I just enjoy playing it. The mindless nature of spraying down zombies. We got 2 minutes left. Boilermaker is beer with whiskey in it, usually done as a drop shot, but I don't do that. You never have to be sorry, Hats. We can't talk finances 24/7, you know what I mean? Real life is a thing. It is okay. I'm not out to corrupt anyone. If you don't drink, you don't drink. I respect that. I wouldn't say I don't drink. I just rarely drink. It's got to be an occasion for it. I'm not like against it myself or anything like that. Oh man, are you? I'm sure we've talked about that before. I break out in handcuffs every time I drink. I like that. I like that. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call that here. Had some fun today. I don't know. I was trying to have a surprise, but I'll give it away here. We bought my wife a computer, I don't know how long ago now, and then because of a baby and other things, we never set it up. And then finally, 2 days ago, I tried to set it up, and we've had nothing but issues with it. So it's getting worked on with the warranty, and we're hoping to get it back. But once that happens, night streams are fully back. We will have an editing computer and a streaming computer. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you. If you haven't had a chance, check out the video. But I love you guys, and night streams are coming back soon. This is just taking a lot longer than I thought. But we'll check you guys later. Have a great day.